Marcus Aurelius stands as a paragon of wisdom and virtue, revered as the last of the 5 good emperors who deeply cared for his people. A devoted student of Stoicism, Aurelius took time during his reign to pen a series of profound autobiographical writings, now cherished as the Meditations. In these reflections, the Roman emperor imparted invaluable insights on leading a meaningful and contented life. Today on Stoic Quotes 365, we bring you 10 of the most significant teachings from Marcus Aurelius to guide you toward true happiness and fulfillment. Number 1. Seek to build your own character. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The mind in itself has no needs except for those it creates." In our materialistic culture, we're constantly bombarded with advertisements urging us to buy the latest gadgets and the media showcasing the lives of the rich and famous. When we seek happiness through material possessions, we find it elusive, always replaced by another desire: a bigger house, a faster car, more money in the bank. Pursuit of fulfillment through physical things places our happiness in the hands of others, because material possessions never truly belong to us. They can be taken away at any moment. If we define ourselves by our possessions, what happens when we lose them? Instead of seeking material wealth, we should focus on building our character. Imagine you have a luxurious house with multiple bedrooms. If you lose that house, does your worth diminish? No. What remains constant is your character. We should strive to become kind, honest, and hardworking individuals. Educate yourself and treat others with respect. Material things can be destroyed or stolen, but your character is indestructible. Think of a successful business person whose company fails. If their self-worth is tied solely to their business, they may feel lost. However, if they've built a strong character, they can rise again, using their virtues to navigate through life's challenges. A man's rise or fall often hinges on the virtues or faults of his character, and it is this that leaves a lasting legacy. Ultimately, it's our character that defines us and carries us through life. It shapes our actions and decisions, and it's the one thing that can never be taken away. Focus on building a strong character, or it will serve as the foundation of your true happiness and success. Number 2. Stop seeking the praise of other people. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, it doesn't matter how good a life you've led, there'll still be people standing around the bed who will welcome the sad event. With 7 billion people on this planet, trying to live a life that pleases everyone is madness. Whether you're chasing likes on Instagram or looking for connections on Tinder, it often feels like our happiness depends on others' approval. But there are ways to break free from seeking validation from others. It starts with your own thought process. Instead of seeking external approval, find true happiness by developing a stable relationship with yourself. Understand that if someone dislikes you, it doesn't mean you're not funny, kind, or clever. Some people will disapprove of you no matter what you do or say, so you might as well live authentically. Imagine you disagree with a friend's political opinion. Instead of pretending to agree, stand by your beliefs. Or if friends make a hurtful comment, let them know. By being true to yourself, you create a more honest and fulfilling life. French novelist André Gide once said, "It's better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you're not." Embrace this philosophy. Live your life authentically and let go of the need for external validation. By doing so, you find a deeper, more meaningful happiness within yourself. Number 3. Focus only on what you have control over and ignore the rest. Marcus Aurelius teaches us, "Cucumber is bitter, then throw it out. There are brambles in the path, think around them. That's all you need to know, nothing more." In life, there are only 2 things we have control over: our thoughts and actions. Everything else is beyond our control. Yet, how often do we waste time and energy complaining about things we can't influence? Emotions like anger can sometimes motivate us to take action in times of injustice. However, more often than not, such emotions serve no purpose. Consider the example of being stuck in traffic. You can shout, swear, and honk your horn all you want, or you can choose to relax and listen to the radio. Either way, you're still stuck in the traffic jam, and there's nothing you can do about it. The next time you feel frustrated or angry about a situation or someone's comment, ask yourself, is this anger useful? Does it serve a purpose? Imagine a coworker makes a snide remark that irritates you. Instead of stewing over it, consider if your reaction will change anything. You can't control what others say, do, or think. What you can control is your response. Focus on your own thoughts and actions and let go of what you can't change. By concentrating on what you can control and ignoring the rest, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and frustration. As Marcus Aurelius advises, simplify your life by focusing on what truly matters, your own thoughts and actions. Number 4. Do something productive with your anger. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" When we allow anger to control us and lash out, the damage is often done, leading to regret and sadness. The best time to reflect on the impact of our anger is when we are calm. By being conscious of what anger can do to our lives, we prime our minds to choose a gentler path when it arises. Feel the anger, but don't let it control you. Instead, harness that energy into something productive and creative. Imagine a situation where a colleague's unfair criticism makes you angry. Instead of retaliating with harsh words, channel that anger into improving your skills or working on a new project. This not only avoids negative consequences, but also creates something beneficial. Similarly, consider a customer's rude behavior, leaving you fuming. Rather than reacting angrily, use that emotion as motivation to enhance your customer service strategies, turning a negative experience into an opportunity for growth. In essence, by converting anger into positive action, you prevent it from causing harm and use its intensity to drive meaningful accomplishments. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom encourages us to see anger not as a destructive force, but as a potential catalyst for positive change. Number 5. Negative emotions are a result of negative thinking. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, your ability to control your thoughts. Treat it with respect. It's all that protects your mind from false perceptions, false to your nature and that of all rational beings. The negative emotions we experience often stem from how we interpret situations. Take, for example, two friends, Jack and Jill, who were both invited to a mutual friend's birthday party. Jack, an extroverted individual, is excited at the prospect of attending the party. He sees it as a fantastic opportunity to meet new people. Jill, on the other hand, feels anxious and dreads the event. She doesn't know anyone and fears she'll have nobody to talk to. This illustrates how two people can have very different reactions to the same situation. We must understand that anxiety, worry, or anger is not necessarily a result of our environment. These feelings arise from our way of thinking. By recognizing this, we can empower ourselves to take control of our emotions. For instance, imagine receiving critical feedback at work. One person might interpret this feedback as a personal attack, feeling hurt and demoralized. Another might view it as an opportunity for growth, feeling motivated to improve. By shifting our perspective, we can change our emotional response. In essence, by managing our thoughts, we protect our minds from false perceptions and unnecessary negativity. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that our thoughts shape our emotions, and by cultivating a positive mindset, we can transform our emotional landscape and lead a more balanced life. Number 6. Be prepared for any outcome and act with resilience. Marcus Aurelius says, the art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, insofar as it stands ready against the accidental and the unforeseen and is not apt to fall. The secret of happiness lies in resilience in the face of adversity and setback. People who thrive in life view adversity differently, and more importantly, they are prepared for any outcome. For them, life is about making adjustments as setbacks occur and finding the bright side in difficult situations. They don't let failure stop them, but instead take small steps to move forward, despite fears and resistance. Imagine an entrepreneur who faces a significant financial loss. Rather than seeing it as a final defeat, they view it as a learning experience. They adapt their strategy, learn from their mistakes, and continue to pursue their goals. This resilience allows them to navigate through challenges and ultimately achieve success. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of perspective and the passage of time. When you look at life through a positive lens and understand that time is ever moving, you realize that difficult moments are temporary. This understanding helps you maintain resilience and continue progressing, no matter the setback. By adopting this resilient mindset, you prepare yourself for any outcome and act with strength and adaptability. As Marcus Aurelius wisely points out, the current of time is strong, and this too shall pass. Embrace resilience and face life's challenges with confidence and grace. Number 7. Be insanely grateful for what you have. Marcus Aurelius says, take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude, remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not. Often we overlook the amazing things and people in our lives, focusing solely on what we lack. Marcus Aurelius wisely advises us to imagine our lives without these blessings. You didn't have the wonderful people and situations you currently enjoy, how different would your life be? How much would you yearn for them? This practice can cultivate a profound sense of gratitude for everything that is going right. Consider a person who has a supportive family, but often feels frustrated about their job. By imagining life without their family's support, they realize how much harder everything would be. This shift in perspective helps them appreciate their family more deeply and reduces the focus on their job dissatisfaction. We often forget the simple pleasures of life: being alive, having close family and friends, the ability to love and enjoy, because we are excessively focused on what we don't have or what's going wrong. By counting your blessings and appreciating what you have, you can enhance your happiness and overall sense of well-being. For example, if you have the gift of health, take a moment to appreciate it. Think about how different your life would be if you were dealing with serious health issues. This simple reflection can help you feel more grateful for your current state and increase your happiness. In essence, being insanely grateful for what you have shifts your focus from lack to abundance. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, regularly remind yourself of the great things in your life, and you'll cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and joy. Number 8. Tolerance is not judging. Marcus Aurelius says, people exist for each other. You can instruct them or tolerate them. We are all part of an intricate network that connects us to others. Isolation is not an option, and it will only lead to a life unworthy of being lived. When we look at others with compassion, we can abandon or soften our judgments about them. While it's important to share knowledge and teach, we are not responsible for others' action. We must take responsibility only for ourselves. Imagine you have a colleague who consistently misses deadlines. Instead of judging them harshly, try to understand their situation. Perhaps they are dealing with personal issues or lack proper time management skills. You can offer guidance and support, but ultimately, their actions and consequences are their responsibility. Trying to change others to fit our expectations leads to frustration and unhappiness. For example, a parent who constantly pressures their child to pursue a specific career path may only cause stress and resentment. Instead, by tolerating and accepting their child's unique interests and choices, a parent can foster a healthier, more supportive relationship. By embracing tolerance, we learn to coexist peacefully with others, recognizing that their actions and decisions are their own. This mindset not only reduces our stress but also promotes a more compassionate and understanding world. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, instruct when you can, but always tolerate. This approach helps us live harmoniously within the vast human network, fostering a life filled with empathy and mutual respect. Number 9. Peace you need is within you. Marcus Aurelius says, "Today I escaped anxiety," or "No, I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside." It's easy to forget that everything we experience happens in the space between our ears. Fear, anger, regret, joy, sorrow, peace, second-guessing, overthinking, stress, confidence, all these emotions define our experiences. Our brain decides how we respond to these experiences with emotions. When we realize that everything we experience originates from within, we understand that we have much more control over our daily feelings than we might have thought. For example, imagine you are about to give a presentation at work. You might feel anxious and start second-guessing yourself. But if you recognize that this anxiety stems from within, you can choose to shift your perception. Focus on your preparation and the opportunity to share your ideas, and you may feel more confident and at peace. Consider someone who feels anger towards a friend who let them down. Instead of letting this anger fester, they can reflect on their emotions and choose to respond with understanding or forgiveness. This shift not only alleviates the anger, but also fosters a healthier relationship. By managing your emotional domain, you gain mastery over a significant part of your happiness. Practice this mindfulness, and you will find that the peace you seek is already within you, ready to be harnessed at any moment. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, the key to peace and happiness lies in understanding and controlling our inner perceptions. Embrace this wisdom, and you will navigate your emotional landscape with greater ease and tranquility. Number 10. Appreciate the shortness of life. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Not as though thou had thousands of years to live. Death hangs over thee. Whilst yet thou livest, whilst thou mayest, be good." If we live each day as if it were our last, we prioritize what truly matters without wasting time. Many people forget their mortality and act as if they'll live forever, postponing their dreams and wishes. The key lesson from Marcus Aurelius is to appreciate the limited time we have and start living our lives today. For instance, consider the common scenario of someone wanting to get fit. They often say, "Tomorrow I'll start exercising." But tomorrow turns into another tomorrow, and the change never happened. Instead, if they recognize the brevity of life and start exercising today, they immediately begin to improve their health and well-being. Similarly, imagine a writer who keeps delaying starting their book, always thinking they'll have more time later. By embracing the urgency of now, they can begin writing today, turning their dream into reality. In essence, tomorrow is one of the most dangerous words in the English language. It encourages procrastination and delays the fulfillment of our goals. Marcus Aurelius urges us to stop living for tomorrow and start living for today. By doing so, we seize the moment and make the most of the time we have, living a life rich with purpose and action. As we conclude, remember the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Live with purpose, build your character, control your thoughts. By applying these teachings, we can lead fulfilling and resilient lives. From making the most of our present, adding value to others, and maintaining self-discipline, to embracing obstacles, ignoring negativity, and constantly evolving, these principles can transform our journey. If you found these insights valuable, please like this video and subscribe to Stoic Quotes 365 for more philosophical reflections and practical advice. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? How do you plan to integrate them into your life? Join our community and let's continue this journey of growth and self-improvement together. Thank you for watching, and until next time, live thoughtfully and pursue your purpose with passion.